Hello dear friends, welcome my channels. Today's discussion is test of comparison sequence. So friends, let's see what is comparison test. If summation un and vn be two series of positive term when un less than equals to vn and vn is if vn is convergent, then un is also convergent. Let's remember vn is always greater than un. Then vn is convergent, then un is also convergent. If limit n tends to infinity, un by vn equals to k or finite term. And if un less than equals to vn and vn is divergent, then summation un is also divergent. Summation un is also divergent if limit n tends to infinity, un by vn equals to finite term. So friends, this is my total conditions. Then first is if vn is divergent, there vn is smaller than un, and when vn is convergent, vn is greater than un. So vn is less than un, then it is, and vn is divergent, then un is divergent. If vn is convergent, then un is also convergent when vn is greater than un. This is the main condition of the comparison test. So friends, you have to remember the p test. P test is summation 1 by n to the power p is convergent if p greater than 1. When p greater than 1, then it is convergent, and divergent when p less than equals to 1. You must remember friends, p greater than 1, then it is convergent p test, and p less than equals to 1, then it is divergent. Now we will go to discuss test the convergent. How can I test this series is convergent or divergent? Suppose it is up to infinity. Now you see, whatever you see un is equal to 1 by 2n plus 1. Un is 1 by 2n plus 1, and vn let vn equals to 1 by n. Why friends? Because you see that power of n is equal to 1. So I have to choose the p series. N to the power p is always as vn. We consider 1 by n to the power p. Vn is 1 by n to the power p. I will choose this way. So friends, here power is 1. So I choose 1 by n. If power is 2, if 2n square plus 1, then I will choose n square. Vn is n square. But here I have to choose 1 by n. Now I have to find out limit n tends to infinity un by vn. Un by vn I have to find out. Un by vn is limit n tends to infinity n divided by 2n plus 1, and limit n tends to infinity is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 1 by n, and this portion is 0. This portion is 0. This portion is 0. So the value is 1 by 2. So it is finite. So this value is finite, friends. That's why we can say Vn is divergent. Vn is divergent, so that implies Un is divergent by comparison test. So friends, you will look at this. Vn is divergent because Vn is smaller than Un. So it is the comparison test. Un is divergent. So my series answer is divergent, D. Next I shall go to solve another problem. Test the convergent series. Test the convergent series. 1 into 1 by 1 into 2, 3 divided by 3, 2 into 3 into 4, 5 divided by 3 into 5 up to infinity. So friends, if you see this Sn, if you see this equation, it can be written Sn limit is tends to infinity. Sn is equal to 1 into summation n equals to 1 to infinity. It can be written 2n minus 1 n into n plus 1 into n plus 2. Now see that if 1, 2n minus 2 into 1 means it is 1, 3 means 2 and 3 means 2 into, because this is the odd number, 1, 3, 5 is odd number. So I can write this way. Now friends, you see that Un is equal to 2n minus 1 divided by n into n plus 1 into n plus 2. Now you will see that power 1, 2, 3 and divide by 3, because Vn I can choose this way. Vn equals to n, this n and this n, 3n. So n cube means Vn is equal to 1 by n square. Now we will see that limit n tends to infinity, Un by Vn equals to limit n tends to infinity 2n minus 1 n square n into n plus 1 into n plus. So friends, whatever I get, limit n tends to infinity, I can get this way: 2 into minus 1 by n divided by 1 plus 1 by n, 1 plus 2 by n, and it can be written this way, 2. So it is finite term, as Vn, summation Vn is convergent, because p greater than 1. So summation Un is convergent. So friends, we will go to solve next problem. Next problem, un is already given. Un is already given. So un equals to summation n to the power 4 plus 1 minus summation n to the power 4 minus 1 and summation n to the power 4, and this value is 2 divided by summation n to the power 4 plus 1 summation n to the power 4 minus 1, and Vn, take Vn value. You will see that the lowest term is 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2. So Vn equals to 1 by n square. Now I have to check limit n tends to infinity un by Vn equals to un by Vn equals to n square limit 2n square divided by n to the power 4 plus 1 plus n to the power 4 minus 1, and it can be written this way. And this value is the value is 2. So it is finite term. So whatever we get this is the finite term, and Vn, summation Vn is convergent. That implies summation un is also convergent by comparison test. Comparison test. Next problem, friends. Next problem is find for which real m does the infinite series is convergence. So friends, you see that un is equal to root over n plus 1 plus root over n divided by n to the power m. So whatever I will choose Vn value I choose this is my m, and root n is n to the power half divided by n to the power m. That means Vn value is n to the power half minus m. So it can be written 1 by n to the power m minus half. Now I have to choose that I have to find out limit n tends to infinity un divided by Vn equals to limit n tends to infinity to power n plus 1 plus to power n divided by n to the power m into n to the power m minus half. That value is, so n to the power m is cut, so I can get limit n tends to infinity 1 root over 1 plus 1 by n plus 1 equals to 2. So it is finite And for the convergent series, if it is convergent, if the summation Vn is convergent, that implies summation Un is convergent. Summation Vn is convergent when m minus half greater than 1. Must remember this. M minus 1 greater than 1. Then it is, and m greater than 3 by 2. Then I can get the value is convergent value, friends. Now I will test another, because this test is also important. Test of convergent 1 by n summation 1 by n sine 1 by n equals to 1 to infinity. So friends, you see that un equal to 1 by n sine 1 by n. Now I apply the formula, sin x formula. What is the formula of sin x? Sin x is equal to x minus x cubed by 3 factorial plus x to the power 5 divided by 5 factorial minus x to the power 6 divided by 6 factorial up to infinity. So un equal to 1 by n into 1 by n minus 1 by 3 factorial in cube plus up to infinity. So friends, higher term, this term is neglected. This term is neglected. So I get Vn equals to 1 by n square. Now I have to check limit n tends to infinity, un divided by Vn equals to n square by n square 1 minus 3 factorial in cube plus up to infinity sine 1 by n again written, and this value is coming 1. So friends, we see this value is finite, and whatever we see as Vn is as summation Vn is convergent, that implies summation un is convergent by comparison test. So hence summation 1 by n sine 1 by n is convergent. So friends, I solved this problem. So my series answer is C. I will try this answer, and this is answer is 3 by 2. This is the so thanks for watching friends. I hope I can clear this concept